What's happening? This is Patty from KHTS, and you know what time it is? It's Cardon Ellis time. We have Mr. Cardon Ellis in the building, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, from Unipest Pest Control. Cardon, how are you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good. That was like a 1980s NBA radio intro. Thank you. I feel great.
That's
Glad
good.
to be here to talk crazy pest control.
to talk crazy.
I feel
pest
like there
control.
needs to be like cheerleaders,
Like in the background. Yeah.
slapping high fives as I run into the studio. That's funny.
Oh, like a post hype thing for like the NBA game, just like woo.
Yeah. You just need to go around and just make people feel good, dude. That's what I like about you, Patty. You just make everybody feel good.
Stop.
You should have your own little business where you just like record people's voicemails for them.
Yeah.
It's like, do you know who you just called? You just called, I don't know,
Yeah,
Steven
right.
Anderson. You're so lucky. Leave this lucky guy a message because he's lucky to hear from you too.
Seriously.
That'd
oh
be
my
pretty funny,
goodness.
man.
That would be pretty funny. But I mean, if you're talking about me starting a business, you have a business. It's Unipest Pest Control.
Yeah,
And
it's
actually,
awesome.
that's an awesome business. But that also leads me to my question I have to ask you right now is Mosquito Hawks.
Oh,
Cardon,
yeah, they're
what-
crazy.
What are Mosquito Hawks, man?
Okay, so Mosquito Hawks, people, I get a bazillion calls about these.
Okay.
Because periodically throughout the year here in Santa Clarita, we get those big, fatty, kind of droopy looking. They're not a fly. They look like a giant, oversized mosquito with long, dangly legs, right?
Oh yeah. I've
And-
seen
and
those.
people call them mosquito eaters. They mosquito hawks, so on and so forth, right?
Yeah.
But they don't eat mosquitoes. Like it's one of those, I don't know. You know how when we were kids and we were told you shouldn't eat before you go swimming because you I don't know, you get cramps and end up at the bottom of a pool or something like
Yes.
that. And somehow everybody on earth has heard that long yarn, shall we call it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like not based in any kind of science or reality. Yeah. So mosquito hawks don't eat other mosquitoes. They're not like bats, which are actually really cool.
Bats are cool.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome. They're not like bats just cleaning out the air from all of these mosquitoes or anything. They're actually called a crane fly scientifically, and the way you get rid of them is similar, but in some ways completely different to how you treat for mosquitoes themselves. And they get really, really big, kind of like at the beginning and at the end of summer.
Right.
Especially if you got one of those big blaring porch lights. You feel like you have to walk.
Yes.
If you're going to, coming home from
Take
a
out
date
the
with
trash.
your wife or else, taking out the trash or whatever, then you feel like you have to walk through, just a sea of these airborne mosquito hawks just to make your front door, right? And so I get a lot of calls from those because people are really worried about it being some kind of huge, predatory, massive, pterodactyl of the insect world, all right? But no, they actually feed off of like pollen and things like that.
Huh.
No, there's a super benign insect. They're actually very kind of peaceful. They don't really mess around. They do congregate around lights and so on and so forth.
Right.
But yeah, these guys, excuse me, these guys, they're called crane flies
Crane flies.
and they don't eat mosquitoes and they're totally awesome.
No, they're totally awesome. And they're harmless. Clearly, because, as you said, they're benign. They don't attack us. They're just there.
Yeah, they're just there. But I mean,
Just
they
there.
can be a nuisance. I mean,
They're annoying,
You ever been on a
yes.
bike and got one of those things in your teeth or your eyeball?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm a tall guy, and so sometimes my head is above the convertible's windshield. And you got to watch out for bees and crane flies when you're going down like Market Street or Soledad
Yeah.
Canyon Road or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's just my PSA right now to the
Right.
city of Santa Clarita is that mosquito hawks are not a thing. They won't pick up your youngest child and take them away and leave them, dry from having, sucked their blood like a mosquito or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
They're actually kind of a benign and somewhat harmless fly that, yes, is a nuisance. And yes, we can get rid of. If you've got a problem population, by all means, call us because all flies we can take care of and so on and so forth.
Right.
But mosquito hawks are not hawks and they're not mosquitoes.
I mean, that's great. So they're not going to, obviously, as you said, pick up your young and, take them wherever they be. But it's also really good, though, that they're not like your mosquitoes where they're, digging into your skin and, like bloodsuckers and whatnot. So they're not going to hurt you or leave, bug bites. So if you have a lot of bug bites, it's definitely not those. It's probably something else like an actual mosquito.
It could be anything. And in Santa Clarita, oh my goodness gracious, whether it's fleas, spiders, mosquitoes, bed bugs, we have them all here. We have the second most painful sting in the world.
What's the second most painful sting?
Second most painful sting in the world here is a tarantula hawk. I have one in my truck. You want me to go grab it?
No.
Actually, no. I will bring it next week in a little vial.
Yeah.
I legit have a tarantula hawk. Now it's not a mosquito hawk. It's a tarantula hawk that's actually correctly named. The tarantula hawk hunts down tarantulas, stings them, drags their body back into their own hole, plants their larvae inside so that the larvae hatch inside of a stunned spider, eat the flesh of the spider alive so that they can go out and repeat the process. Google that cheese when you get home and you can see fights that people have recorded between tarantula hawks and real life tarantulas in Towsley Canyon or in Runyon Canyon Park, Topanga Canyon Park, all throughout the 20-mile radius around Santa Clarita. There's straight up video evidence of that thing. And tarantula hawks, those things are hardcore. Who's the YouTube version of Bear Grylls mixed with the crocodile hunter guy?
Oh, I've seen that guy where he always takes like the gnarliest stings.
Stung.
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah,
I can't remember his name.
I know who
right
you're talking
now,
about though.
But it's one of those, cutesy dootsy play on words. Coyote something. I think his name is Coyote.
Like Coyote Dave or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that, yeah.
He has video of him straight up getting stung by a tarantula hawk. Yeah, we'll have to do a segment on those.
We could totally do a segment on those.
Mosquito hawks aren't real. Tarantula hawks are real. You can call us for either one.
I'm not gonna lie. Good plug, Cardon, on that. Can I just say though, nightmare fuel on the description of that tarantula hawk and what it does to a tarantula, which mind you is a big spider. That is a big boy.
Yeah.
Yikes. But also fascinating because wow, a little insect like that can do that to a spider. And no, I do not want you to bring it in because now I'm terrified.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it from my truck. I'll be back in a minute.
Well, there you hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Cardon Ellis bringing his insight on, mosquito hawks, which are not a thing. They're not real. Like, we have debunked it right here in KHTS. We have debunked that. However, tarantula hawks, those are a thing. But like Cardon kind of said, that's another thing. That's another side of another story. And you know what, Cardon? Looks like we are nearing the end of our time. How can we get a hold of you if someone is in need of any tarantula hawks or crane flies?
Just give us a call. Actually, calling us is the best. Just 661-BUG-7575. So that's 661-284-7575. Super easy to remember.
Sweet. And Cardon Ellis is also at www.unipest.com.
Yep.
For if you need to go look online as well. Cardon, thank you so much for your insight. Till next time, my friend. This is it.
All right. See ya.